Hello everybody and welcome to the channel again. I wanted to do a little quick revisit over our stream elements, overlays, and how to work and function the system. It looks like I've been getting a lot of comments of people for some reason not saving, not working for them. So I just wanted to kind of go over it again and give you guys a better idea of how it works. Along with that, we're going to be also doing a little bit of other stuff as well upcoming. So I'm going to be showing you how to add your own overlay. So let's say you get some artwork done by a artist or somebody on Fiverr. I'm going to show you how to essentially deal with that and get that artwork to show up as an overlay in Stream Elements, or at the very least, you could also do it as a local file, and I can show you how to do that as well on OBS. So we're going to go through it, we're going to get started here, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, here. So you can see where I'm at my dashboard. I have stopped streaming as of recently due to the fact that I have had some surgeries. One was an oral surgery, so I was not currently streaming for a while, at least a month. And then also I've switched some of my streaming over to Facebook, so I haven't done a ton of streaming on Twitch. So we're just gonna move on past that one. So yeah, check me out on Facebook if you want to. Jernplays. I'm on there as well. Trying to make a schedule here. Monday, Wednesday, Friday streaming. So, and if I can't make Fridays, I'll try to make Saturdays instead. So here are our overlays. Let's click on our live scene here. Our live scene, you see I have a bunch of things that are hidden. Now, when you're trying to save something, now I've seen a lot of questions be asked about if I were to like edit this and try to save it. What's a good example of that? Let's see, our Twitch name. So all of your settings and things are down here. So see near the bottom left hand corner of the screen here, you got all of our settings. So we can click here. This is streamer, so it's actually going to tag from whatever you're connected to. This right now is connected to Facebook, I believe. So Facebook, again, haven't been streaming on it very long, but so it's picking that up from Facebook. You shouldn't have to edit that one, but if you needed to edit like the size of the font, the text setting is all down here. So this is all size of font. And you should just be able to click save here, and that it will save. So as long as you click up here in the top right hand corner, save, it should save that change. Now, let's do something different. So instead of it saying streamer, I'll put it back in a minute, but why don't I put let's say that, because I'm a big Doctor Who fan, so Time Lord, and then save that. So now if I come over to my preview of an OBS window, which, so I'm recording on OBS and I've also got another window up so you can see it. It's refreshed and it's now previewing and showing there. As you can see, it's also showing here at the top of the screen as well. So it comes in fine when you as long as you click save here, it should save. I don't know, some of you having issues with that, if maybe this text isn't it's not like right, or maybe those like parentheses that or brackets that were previously there. Let me see if I can put it back. Oh, and then it was streamer parentheses. I don't think it's a capital. I think it's just a regular. There we go. See how it picks it up like that? And so we're going to click save, and then we're going to go back, and there we are. It's displaying there. It's displaying right here. Top. So that's all looking good. Now, when you're trying to hide an image or hide a name, you can just click the eyeball. You don't have to delete it. You can just click the eyeball, and that will hide that specific name or image, or even alert window if you need an alert window. Another thing, a question I wanted to answer was a viewer asked if how are you able to get your graphics and texts and things like that that are added uh, into your overlay, and that is from down here. So even I sometimes, when I've not messed with my overlays for a while, I have to relearn the setup and stream elements, but this one was a hard one for me for a little while recently because they changed this, but it's a little plus down here. And then you can bring up your widgets. This is where all your widgets are located. And this is where you find things like your alert box, which is right here for me. You can do a merchandise alert box. You can do a hyper cup, which is like a kind of a visual effect to let people know to do like tips and cheers and things like that. Why don't we do one of those really quick to kind of show you a little bit how one of those works. So you can see, like, it's a visual effect. Ooh, that is huge. We're gonna hopefully scale that guy down a little bit here. Looks like we can only scale him down a certain amount. So that's something you could do here. And looks like he's carrying a bag. The bag stretch out behind him. No. The bag must fill up with a certain, like, bits and things like that. Oh, it does stretch out behind him. So this guy he's a beefy boy. He is an absolute beefy boy. So that would fill up, and it would kind of be a visual effect. People could see it on screen. It'd be something fun to interact with, and that would get people just to help you, support the stream. Follows, chats. You can click on and off these different things. Supporters, so likes, tips, stars, all these things would kind of go into there, and it would give a visual effect of that person doing that. It has a duration, token bounce, so how much it bounces around inside the sack. So these are all very kind of cool effects. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to delete that because we don't want that in our layers. Or we're going to get rid of that. But that's kind of how these work. So Hyperboss, same thing, follows, hosts, cheers. Hypercup, pretty much they're the same thing. Engagements, countdowns, media goals, and things like that. Those are all held here. Something that also is a real bugger and people won't realize what to do is if you direct your attention from, so we're going to go from up here, down here, we're clicking down on the widgets. If you go all the way up towards where that save button is, there is a little thing called session data. Now, session data is it is a little kind of bugger of a system that people always forget because they're used to using Streamlabs, and Streamlabs makes it a little easier here, but this is to reset your session data. So if you have like follower counts in a certain video or anything like that, you can set that, like reset that. So if you have a goal, and these are where our goal tab is here, and your goal is 20 fan progress or 20 likes or follows on Twitch in that month. You can set that goal here, but maybe that goal might be already had some progress towards it, and it was like mid-month when you decided to have that goal. Well, you can turn this to 0, and then now it'll reset the meter, because right now, if I put up a, let's say here, an engagement, we want to go to, where is it? Here we go. Total all time or goals. So we're gonna do like supporters or like fans goals. We're gonna click that fan goal. See how it's coming up as 8. And that 8. That was I just made this goal. So why is it showing up as 8? That's not right? It should show up as 0. Well, with Stream Elements, if you got 8 followers in that month, in that session in the session data, it's going to keep that in the goals towards your progress. So you need to zero this out whenever you're doing new goals, follows, video likes, things like that. So we're going to delete this because we don't want it as well. But just keep that in mind when you're adding these type of things. When you're adding labels, you do need to reset your session data, which is all the way up here in the right corner. It's a screen with some gears in it. And of course, once you're done editing these type of things, always press save. That way it will refresh and save it in there. Something else I wanted to show you folks, because it seems like people are having issues with it. So we need to go to properties down on your overlay. So you need to click on your overlay, properties. Make sure that your overlay is shutting down when source is not visible and refreshing when the browser becomes active. Browser scene becomes active, and that is important because of the fact that if it is not active, then it won't actually refresh and it won't preview on your stream when you have saved it. So you need to make sure that that is clicked on your. If it's not clicked, then you're going to run into some issues in actually saving your progress on Stream Elements and actually having it come out into the final product at your end goal or on here. So make sure that's selected. If it's not, select it really fast. It's really quick to do, and you can do it on each and every one of your scenes here. My talk scene is going to show something weird there, but you just want to go here for your talk scene too. If you're not seeing what you changed, make sure it's refreshing and keeping that up to date. All right, guys. Well, this is kind of coming to the end of our little video here. There you have it. A few tips, little tricks to help you kind of get on your way and help your streaming career kind of get off to a start. It is kind of going to count as the second video to my first one, but it is a revisit on some of those basic steps on what you would need to do. There's going to be another part 3 to this video because I am going to come out with how you are going to add overlays and kind of build an overlay. If somebody made you one on Fiverr, you can add it in there. So I'm going to go over that. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Make sure and check out my socials down in the link below, and also give me a follow on Facebook. I'm starting to stream on there now, as well as Twitch, which I'm going to be streaming kind of a mix. It's not going to be set in stone. I'm trying to stream more on Facebook right now because I'm just liking the feel of Facebook a little bit better. It's newer. It's kind of fresher in terms of Twitch. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll see you again later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.